So, Ryan, are we delving into this November ranking?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I could explain. So, what we're going to do is this. At the start, the first episode of each month, for the entirety of this podcast, we are going to rank a certain amount of projects. This time it happens to be 10 projects. And we're going to do our ranking of what we're individually, I'll have one, Ryan will have a different one, individually, what we're looking forward to for this month. Then our first episode of the month after, so our first December episode, we'll revisit this ranking. We'll re-rank. So we'll re-rank our November one, and then we'll make a new one for December. Because the podcast, of course, is called In Real Time, so we're quite literally giving you our rankings for each month in real time.
Perfectly said, Noah. So yeah, I guess I can read off all of our November movies and TV shows that are coming up. We got 10 of them, as Noah said. We have Wicked for Good. We have Stranger Things Season 5, which is the only TV show that we put on this list. It's just, it needed to be on the list. The Running Man, Zootopia 2, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, Keeper, Die My Love, Eternity, Wake Up Dead Man, and Predator Badlands. So we are going to start at number 10, and we're going to tell you which of those movies we each have in our least most anticipated out of those 10.
And we're going to go back and forth. So we'll do like Ryan 10, me 10, and then we'll go all the way up to our number one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'll kick us off, I guess.
Go for it.
Cool. Number 10, I have Predator Badlands. Or you have the same?
I have the same.
I've never seen Predator, so we put it on this list. I don't think Noah's seen Predator either. It's kind of the only one I knew your ranking of because I knew you hadn't seen it. But we thought it was important to put on this list regardless, because I'm sure there's plenty of people that are listening that are fans of the Predator franchise. So we do want to put that on your radar. Make sure you know that it's coming out. I believe it's coming out this upcoming weekend. So definitely recommend checking it out. Maybe I'll hear great reviews and want to check it out. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll check it out and I'll move up this ranking at the end of the month. But at this moment, it is at number 10.
The sixth installment of the Predator series. So we haven't seen the previous 5. That's why we have to rank at number 10.
Yes. So we'll knock that one out of the way, but at least you guys are aware. It's a big movie coming out. At number 9, is there anything else you want to say about Predator? No?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to go to 9.
At number 9, I have Keeper. This is a movie by Osgood Perkins. I've only seen one other of his films, Long Legs. I did really like Long Legs with coworker Nicolas Cage over there. And it was really good. However, the trailer for Keeper didn't really do it for me. I didn't really get a gist of even what the plot or the premise was, except the fact that it looks extremely spooky and extremely eerie. And it just didn't extremely grab my attention like the rest of the movies on this list did.
My 9 is also Keeper. I will watch just about anything. Actually, I'll watch anything, but you'll have to try to convince me at your best to watch a horror movie. I'm just not like, that's easily my least favorite genre. I just get scared. I hate jump scares. Now it depends, because Get Out is technically a horror movie, and that's fantastic. I'm obsessed with Get Out. So if it's like a psychological horror sort of thing, then I can give it a try. But something like you just explained, the trailer was spooky and eerie and everything. It's like, yeah, I'll pass. I'm good.
It is one of the spookier trailers I've seen in a long time. And yeah, I like horror, but sometimes when it's too much like that, yeah. So you're number 8. You can kick us off this time, Noah.
I'll do it. It's Die My Love. Die My Love. I might give it a try. But yeah, Die My Love is a dark rom-com. And I read the description, and yeah, it seems, for lack of a better word, it seems a bit depressing. So I'm sure it's going to be heavy, heartfelt and everything. But yeah, it's a rom-com but also it's very, very dark and sad. That's what I've taken from the description.
Cool. Well, I have a different answer for number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, 8. I have Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Look at
Wow.
yeah. This might be one of those things where I have seen the Now You See Me movies. I remember really, really liking them as a kid. That all being said, it's one of those scenarios where I just feel like too much time has passed. Based off the trailers for this movie, it's kind of following that same template that we've seen a few other times, where you have the old cast and the new younger cast, and they're coming together to work together to do something. And a lot of times it does excite me. It excited me at first with The Force Awakens, um, whatever that Jurassic Park movie was, but in that case, it wasn't that good. I didn't like that one that much. And at this point, I just feel like the trope has been done. And with a franchise like this, that I just feel like too much time has passed. I don't have that same excitement level. I hope it proves me wrong. I hope I have just as much fun with it as the original ones. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I can't fault you for that. I mean, it's been 9 years, and we've been tricked before when it came to Force Awakens, as you just touched upon. So yeah. However, I will say Now You See Me doesn't mean as much to me as Star Wars, so I'm not putting that much stock into it in terms of like I'm not going to be heartbroken if it falters and everything. But I will get to Now You See Me in kind of a while.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I'm not going to get to it for a little bit here.
Well, at number 7, I do have Die My Love. So now I have Die My Love. I do think I'm going to see this for one reason. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's awesome. We'll talk about one of my even bigger celebrity crushes in a second, but she's definitely up there. And I'm hearing extreme Oscar buzz about her for this movie. So solely because of that reason, I'm excited to check it out. Also, Robert Pattinson is in the movie. He's great. So yeah, don't have super high expectations. You're right. It doesn't really look like the type of movie that I gravitate towards. It looks sad, depressing. But it is one that I'm excited to see how Jennifer Lawrence, J-Law, does.
J-Law's great. She's awesome. But yes, as you said, we will get to your actual celebrity crush in a bit. We going to number 7?
Yeah. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Zootopia 2. It'll be fun. It'll be nice. It'll be enjoyable. It'll be an enjoyable watch. I feel like 7's a perfect spot for it because I'm not dying to see it. It's not highly anticipated, but it's above the ones where I'm not really looking forward to seeing it that much. So I kind of, not too much to say about Zootopia 1 is good. I liked it. I didn't love it. It'll be fun. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I'll piggyback off you because Zootopia is my number 6. Zootopia 2. I really had a good time with the first one, actually. I really, really liked it. I've gone back to it and watched it a few times before. It's one of my favorite recent Disney movies that's come out. So I'm hyped. I'm excited. Honestly, the rest of this list is all movies that I am really, really excited for. November is a huge, huge month for movies. So from here on out, I am 100% going to go see them. And Zootopia kind of kicks that off for me. So, yeah.
My 6 is The Running Man, starring Glenn Powell. It seems cool. No, it seems like a really cool concept. Basically, you have to run away from these murderous people trying to kill you, and then you win a grand prize. That's my understanding of it. And I know it's adapted, but I did not see or read the original piece of content. So, yeah, I will see it. I will 100% see The Running Man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll wait a little for my thoughts, but yeah, nice.
And now it's 5.
Now we're on 5. So I'll give my 5th. My 5th is Wicked for Good. I have Wicked for Good here. We talked a bunch about Wicked on the last episode. Really, really, really enjoyed the first one. Haven't seen the musical, so don't really know where it's going. And yeah, I'm excited to be back in John M. Chu's world of Wicked with amazing production design and the great performances by Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. It's already getting a great reception. So I am pumped for Wicked for Good. It's just a little bit lower on this list because, frankly, this month is so stacked and I have so many that I'm so excited to see.
Yeah, Ryan, you just said this month is stacked. I think something we could touch upon is there were articles that came out that, October did not do so well at the box office in terms of movies. So I forgot the exact numbers. I don't know if you have them, but the point is October didn't do so hot, but starting in November, we're eating. Like we're looking good. And I'm very excited, especially starting this month.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. I don't remember the exact number as well, but it's like in this many years, this is the worst October that's happened since like 1990. Or I don't want to give a false number to our viewers, but yeah, October's not a good month for film. Smashing Machine didn't make much money. Um, Springsteen didn't make much money. Shelby Oaks didn't make much money, and so on. So, um, yeah, this is exciting that we have a good month of film to follow it. Noah, what is your number five?
My number five is your girl. It is Eternity, starring Elizabeth Olsen, Ryan's celebrity crush. Elizabeth, if you're listening to this, Ryan's the best guy ever. He cooks. Do you cook? Okay, never mind. He might cook for you. So
Oh, I I'm chefing it up for Lizzie.
for Lizzie, oh, you're on a nickname basis, aren't you?
You know, or
All right, so
away. I one of my coworkers worked on blanking on the show's name. I worked with her recently.
nice. Do you have an in? Okay, so
We're basically
you're in. You're so in. Okay, so Eternity. This is pretty cool. Basically, not basically, a woman dies. She goes to the afterlife, and originally her first husband died early in the marriage, and then she remarried. As that happens, people do that. So she's basically choosing in the afterlife between the first husband and the second husband. So yeah, it seems very interesting. I'm definitely seeing it. Yeah, it's just like that concept. Somebody dreamt of that concept, woke up, wrote it down, and they're about to make some money because of it. Because that's a really good idea.
yeah. Should I wait? My thoughts on it. I'll wait a sec.
Yeah, sure. Wait for it because I assume yours is shortly.
Yeah. We're doing snake draft, so you go number four.
Number four, I have your number five, Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good. We talked about it last episode. Um, yeah, I'm pretty pumped up. We talked about how the first one was really good, how Ariana Grande is going to be awesome, how Cynthia is going to be awesome again, and yeah, I feel like we covered it so much last episode, and we're going to cover it so much in a couple episodes after the movie comes out that we don't need to talk too much more about it. But I'm definitely excited for Wicked for Good.
Yep. And my number four is now Eternity. So we flip flopped our four and five.
There we go.
I'm gonna put, by the way, all the movies up here in the line or somewhere around when we edit, so that way people can see.
Also, we'll put our rank. We should maybe not during the episode one, but for the YouTube video just of this game, we'll probably put our rankings in the comments. Maybe.
That.
Yeah.
Eternity. Yeah. Number one reason is I love Elizabeth Olsen, like you said. But I am a huge fan of a concept. You know, when a movie has you kind of brought this up a little bit. When a movie has a concept that draws you in just from a few lines about what it is, and it leaves you wondering where that's going to go and how that's going to end with a really unique premise, I'm in. Like an example of this that I talked about was Weapons, which you're going to watch this weekend before we have Chris on because he graphic designed Weapons. Weapons concept is at 2:17 a.m. all the kids from one classroom besides one kid goes missing, right, and leaves their home. What a cool concept. And Eternity is a movie like that. This woman who goes to the afterlife, and both her husbands are there, and she has to choose between the two of them. I'm in. I'm sold. On top of that, with Lizzie Olsen, so I'm in. That is number four for me. And then number three, I have your number six, The Running Man. Now, you mentioned the OG Running Man. I did watch the OG Running Man 2 weekends ago. It's very cheesy. It's with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He even has an "I'll be back" in it, which is great. And it's fun, but it's definitely not a great movie. But similar to what we were just saying about Eternity, it's a super cool concept. It's a super cool concept of this man who is a a criminal, and he has an opportunity to participate in this game, the Running Man, and he's basically being hunted down for the chance to win a bunch of money if he survives. Again, I'm in, especially with a director like Edgar Wright, who has just an amazing style, a movie star like Glenn Powell. I think this is going to be a completely different take than the cheesiness of that original Running Man. Even though I saw the potential in the concept in that original one, I really have faith that they're able to execute it in this remake. So I think this is actually a perfect example of when it is a good idea to remake a movie, because this is a movie that deserves a remake with a better story.
Yeah, you talk about, the consensus or a popular statement is, no original concepts, no original ideas. But we just talked about Eternity, which is an awesome concept. And now we're talking about The Running Man, which of course was done already, but they're bringing it back and it is a really good concept. And now they're making it an entirely different way with a great director at the helm. So I'm all in on The Running Man. Not as much as you are, but I'm still going to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited. Noah, what do you have at your number 3?
I have your number 8, I believe, in Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Look, I'm excited for it. I'm excited. Do any of your movies above 8 have an actor donate their kidney to a stranger by any chance? Because my number 3 does.
No, Jesse Eisenberg you're talking about?
I'm talking about Jesse Eisenberg. That was another big thing of the week. There were a lot of random weird things from the week. A lot of weird things. But yeah, Jesse Eisenberg. No. I'm really excited for Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I understand what you're talking about. It's been 9 years. It was the summer of 2016 when I saw it. I was 15 years old. Now I'm 24. So it's been a while, but I don't know. I've always liked magic movies. Love The Prestige. I know it's a Nolan movie, but it's so underrated. It's great. We could talk about that now. We can talk about that another time if you want. But yeah, I just love magic movies, and I just thought the first 2 were so cool, especially the first one. I know the first was better than the second, but the cast is really cool. The cast is good. The storylines are cool. The reveals at the end are always cool to me. So even if it doesn't have the same sauce that the first one had, maybe, I'm still all in on it, and I'm definitely going to see it, and I'm very excited.
Right.
So yeah, even though you're not.
Well, I understand that. I would never hate on you for liking the Now You See Me. They're great. I don't know. Maybe it'll get me back into it. I just feel like I'm at.
Reminder that we are re-ranking after the month, so we will revisit this entire thing. We'll revisit for anyone who's watching or listening, and they see Now You See Me gets amazing reviews, and they're thinking, "Oh, I wonder if Ryan saw it." We're gonna revisit everything and re-rank.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you're gonna have to see Keeper.
I'll have to see Keeper, and also maybe, yeah, I guess you're right, and or maybe Ryan hates Now You See Me so much he moves it down to 10. You never know.
Totally. Noah, what's your number 2? I mean, we're down to the same number 1 and 2.
Yeah, we are. Wait, so, do you think it's the same? Do you think it's the same?
I don't think it's the same. What's your number 2?
Should we do a 3, 2, 1, or should I just say it? No, I'm gonna say it. I'll say it. Yeah. My number 2 is Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out story. Meaning, well, I'll save my number 1, which everyone knows, but still. Wake Up Dead Man. I just said how much I like magic movies. I think I like murder mystery movies even like way more. The first 2 Knives Out, I love. I am so excited for Wake Up Dead Man. Yeah, I think Daniel Craig was an awesome James Bond. He was also an awesome LeBlanc. What's his full name again? Something LeBlanc? Yeah, like Juan LeBlanc. Sure, let's go with that. No, it's great. And then Rian Johnson, who may or may not have made a Star Wars movie or was supposed to make a Star Wars movie. I forgot what that was all about. I don't think that ended up coming to fruition. I think he's only done these Knives Out movies, and he's done a great job with them.
We have different answers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you have okay. So tell everyone your number two.
Things season 5 as my number 2. I'm pumped for Stranger Things season 5. It's probably better for us to talk about these in one now, to compare the two, because that means my number 1 is Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man. Honestly, Glass Onion was like my favorite film of that year. What was that, 2 years ago? I loved it. I also love the mystery genre. I love ensemble cast movies like that, where all these quirky personalities. Um, and this is a franchise that I'm just such a big fan of, that I had to put it above Stranger Things. Um, it's just a gut feeling. I maybe it's because I'm more of a movie guy than a TV guy. You know, I tend to, in my mind, have movies at the forefront over TV. But yes, I am so pumped for Stranger Things. That all being said, I have a TV show on my number 2 because Stranger Things season 5, and we've waited for this for so long, and I'm very excited for both.
What do you like better, the first or second of the movies? Second?
I like Glass Onion better.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, why?
I think a part of the reason is what we were talking about a few minutes ago about the experience of where you've seen it. I saw it in the theaters. Oh wait, I didn't. Yeah, Knives Out also was released in theaters, but I didn't see Knives Out in the theaters. And I just loved watching Glass Onion in the theaters. It did that Netflix 2-week theatrical release, and I just think the end of that movie with the big explosion and everything is super cinematic, and it ties together perfectly. And I also like the reveal better than the Knives Out reveal. Yeah, I think I do. And I think I like the cast of characters better. I think I like the dynamic of the characters and the personalities of Glass Onion better than I like Knives Out.
You know what's funny? I think I feel the exact opposite way about pretty much everything you just said. Not in a bad way, but I think the reason may be, or a big reason might be, I was flipped from you, where I saw Knives Out in theaters, and then I saw Glass Onion stream. I streamed Glass Onion. So it was the opposite, where I had that really cool. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew Chris Evans was in it. I love Captain America, obviously. I knew Ana de Armas was in it. I couldn't tell you the last Ana de Armas movie I saw before that. And I knew, like, some of the cast, yeah. And then obviously Daniel Craig. I was kind of blown away. I loved almost everything about the first one. And then Glass Onion, I agree, the explosion at the end was really cool. My issue, if you want to call it an issue, I still loved it, but my only issue with Glass Onion was that the reveal was just that he's dumb. The reveal is that Edward Norton has been saying all these words the whole movie that seem fancy, but they're actually not even real words. So it was kind of like, oh, the rich guy is actually stupid. It was like, okay, yeah.
Backing off all of his friends. You know what I mean?
True.
And I just think it's unique. I think it's unique. I think it's something I've never seen before in a mystery genre. But you can say the same thing about Knives Out. They're both they're both unique mystery movies that do something in the genre that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
No, why Stranger Things above Knives Out? Above Wake Up Dead Man?
Because it's elite and it's gonna be the best season of TV ever. No, okay. Because I love Stranger Things so much. I was introduced to this show in 2020, toward the end of 2021. So I wasn't in. Yeah, I know it was very late. So I wasn't in. It's not even a nostalgia thing for me. This is like, it's similar to being introduced to Star Wars late, because I understand that everyone like you're 24, right? So when did you see it in 16?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of like you grew up with these kids in a way, right? I don't feel that at all. All I know is this show is fantastic. It's not a nostalgia thing at all. This show is so good. Season 1, you want to do a ranking right now? Let's do it. I know it's only 4 seasons, but no?
Like, we can. We're just going over a lot of time. But yeah, let's do it.
Okay. No, you're right. I'll give you mine quickly. 1, 4, 3, 2.
1, 4. I would have to. I loved 4. I know it's 1. 1 is the best. Then 4, because I rewatched 1 somewhat recently. Then 4, and then I'd have to rewatch 3 and 2 to give a valid rank. The Mall was 3.
Yep. Starcourt Mall.
I think 1, 4, 3, 2. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
I agree.
There you go. And hopefully 5 is on top. Yeah, no, I'm super pumped up about it. Season 1 is incredible. Season 2 gets way too much hate. Season 3 is so fun, and there's the 4th of July theme all season long. And then Season 4 has the highest of highs. Season 4 has the highs of Stranger Things, and Season 5 will have even higher highs. I guarantee that.
Ties it all together, and I think Season 5 is going to just expand on that. So,
yep.
I respect it. I had trouble putting it at number 2, but I'm such a big guy. I can't wait for Wake Up Dead Man.
I'm so pumped for both. We're both so pumped for both. So it doesn't, splitting hairs.
Well, like we said, at the end of the month, we are going to revisit this list, and we will give our updated rankings once we've seen all the movies. So, feel free to leave your ranking down below as well, or in the comments or anything.
Yeah, tell us your list of 10. Tell us your ranking.